He told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say?
Puffy, he took you to a club before, and you seen a whole lot of men kissing, and you seen a whole lot of weird stuff going on.
This rapper and him, they all in the room together.
I like when you like this, Daddy.
You deserve it, Daddy. We gonna go buck full crazy.
If you have been around the world of rap for some time, you probably have heard the persona of Diddy many times, so we're not going to look into his career in this video, but rather we're going to get into whether Diddy hides his sexuality publicly or not. First of all, why are we even discussing this topic today? After all, Diddy is a father of 6 children, and over the years, he has been in relationships with over 10 women, at least in the publicly known relationships. Behind closed doors, he was probably in romantic relations with hundreds of women, and right behind those doors, were they not only women? In any case, Diddy, under the influence of various substances, often showed his other face, the more sus one. Let's first look at what 50 Cent had to say about one of his first confrontations with Diddy.
Pop was like, yeah, like first he was amping him to get stopped. Then he was like, yo, when we gonna get the chance to, to kick it? Like we could just hang out, nigga. We gotta kick it.
This is
Pop.
Okay.
You're telling me we gotta kick it and shit. And he was like, yo, why don't we like go shopping or some shit? I mean, like I pay for it. And I was like, what the fuck this nigga just said? I got the fuck away from him because I was like, this nigga, fucking, this nigga just tell me he'd take me shopping. And this is shit that goes on. But there's just a little fruit pie. It's a fruit pie. It's a fruit pie, trust me. You see these little weird ass pictures and shit like that out there, sitting out there for no reason. You don't see accident pictures of me like kissing niggas. Like that doesn't happen by accident. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Look, later you gonna find out a little shit that I be saying. Do you understand what I'm saying? Man, listen, I'm trying to tell you the truth. But the truth, sometimes it hurts. Right. It hurts people and they don't want to hear that shit. But I'm trying to tell you, nigga asked me, could he take me shopping? And it fucked me up because I'm looking like, what the fuck did this nigga just say? I want to take you shopping. I got a bankroll out this motherfucker. I want to take you shopping. Why? Because when you walk around looking so motherfucking good, I'm going to feel like, God damn it, that motherfucker with me.
Of course, the fact that Diddy wanted to go shopping with 50 doesn't make the whole situation sound gay, but the fact that 50 was already earning a lot of money himself seems like a romantic gesture on Diddy's part. Okay, maybe he was misunderstood once and 50 just exaggerated the situation. So let's take a look at other clips that show Puff acting sus, where on multiple occasions he is referring to his male friends as daddies.
Yeah, I love this drink chance with you. I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you
right
scrambling
here,
and scraping for shit.
No,
I like that.
Alright, so maybe it's just some inside joke among Diddy, Fabulous, the Drink Champs crew, and I think it's Jay the Keys, correct me if I'm wrong, but we can see them rather disgusted and confused than crying with laughter. Same with Meek Mill here.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Seeing Meek that uncomfortable is definitely something unusual. Let's get back to the Drink Champs interview though, because there are more interesting clips.
Birthday party,
man.
Man, but I'm talking about for your birthday. Huh? Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but man, you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying?
I said something fabulous, and he goes, "Yo, but me and you, we ain't party. Like we need to party."
So check this out. It's me, Tyrese, Ray J, and F. Gary Gray. You know, I'm a type of nigga. I like variety, man. I like people that's unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? I like different personalities. So I was like, I never knew they would become what they are today. But you know what I'm saying? They're like, you know, that sounded like the type of night I want to have in Vegas. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, yo, don't do that.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I said let me pick it up.
I want to
pick it up from right there. This why I gotta pick it up from right there.
Look at this nigga. This is a very nigga.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, Groove.
Killing.
Look. Come tell the story. Groove, we're intoxicated.
Listen.
Oh, Groove, you helping me build that beautiful, nice guy, Rastafari brand of yours, huh?
Diddy is known for throwing big $1 million parties that can be extravagant to the max, as we get to know.
We went to the party with her. I mean, it was a matter of fact, it was a set it off party. Jada Pickett, Vivica Fox, all of them was there. You know what I'm saying? It was just, seemed like Puff and Tupac was like a couple, seemed like to me. It was just a lot of weird shit going on, you know what I'm saying? The vibes ain't there. I guess that's what Tupac was talking about, the Illuminati and shit. It's like Vivica Fox was with this big gay man. He was 6'9". They called him, his name 6'9". He had the red hair with a big old booty and shit. Nobody was gay and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? It's just a lot of weird shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? That shit, it ain't right.
One of the first people to publicly admit to Diddy's unusual behavior for a straight man was Xzibit. For hip-hop fans, the face of West Coast gangster rap from the 90s, and for those less versed, the dude with dreadlocks from Pimp My Ride. Let's hear what he has to say about going to one of his parties.
Speaking of the club, right? I heard you tell a story before about how Puffy, he took you to a club before and you seen a whole lot of men kissing and you seen a whole lot of weird stuff going on. You know, you seen a whole lot of gay stuff going on. If you don't mind, man, what's the backstory behind that?
Man, I ain't gonna touch that shit, man. Fuck that shit. As a single man, you know what I'm saying, I have no shame in my game with that. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I was at the time, and we went to Florida. We got invited to a Puffy party, the New Year's Eve party. Went to the party. You know,
all dudes.
Yeah. Nah, it was actually a good party. You know what I'm saying? It was on South Beach, right?
Right.
So then we go to the house, and then he invited us to the house because he wanted to go to the club afterwards, right? I was like, okay, cool. So Superhead is with me, you know what I'm saying? Karen is with me, you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Superhead.
Yeah. So she takes me, Puffy calls me outside. He's like, hey man, you know that girl you know about the girl you. I was like, yeah, nigga, everybody know, but you know what I'm saying? What's happening? You know, he's like, that's the devil, man. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what you mean that's the devil?
The devil got a pretty mouth.
Yeah, and I was like, what you mean that's the devil? You know, and then he was like, yeah, man, she videotaped you with fingers in the booty.
That's a new
movie. You know
movie.
what I'm saying? I was
the
like,
devil
what?
sucks penis.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Rewind. I heard a penis and a finger in the ass story. What?
She said
so Puffy tells you that
she will videotape you with fingers in the booty. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Confession.
So then I go back in the house and I ask her, what the fuck are you talking about? He said you a filmer. No, I did ask him. He's just like, whatever. He went off and did his thing. And I was like,
he limping?
He walked away and the nail fell out his boot.
No, I'm gonna clear this shit up because I'm not gonna have my name. I ain't gonna have my name out there crazy like that. And then the club is going, it's all jumping, and then I'm sitting there with old girl. So then he's doing his business. We go down and get a drink. You know, we sitting there bobbing to the music, and then she point over the corner. It's two dudes kissing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. Then there's girls in the club too, and then she pointed another direction. It's another dude over there, like butt ass naked dancing. You know what I'm saying? We take off, man. You know what I'm saying? We leave the club directly. I didn't say peace to nobody. I didn't see nobody. Yeah, it was suspect.
Knowing what you know now, you probably never would send your child to Puff's house. Justin Bieber's and Usher's parents, though, apparently thought it was a great idea.
So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. I have
been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go full crazy.
What is exactly the thing Diddy couldn't have disclosed? And what going crazy with a 15-year-old kid as a 40-year-old man means? Apparently, that wasn't the first case of Diddy's grooming, as Usher's parents didn't know about sending their child to Diddy being a bad idea either.
Usher look like he fresh off a goddamn plane. Usher
Fresh off the garden stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, I mean, damn, pause, but like, check this out. I mean, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early with me. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And I'm
what the fuck did Puff just say? Nobody's gonna acknowledge this but me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes, and we're streaming live. That was stupid.
In the 90s, the Diddy's Flavor Camp project was born. Let Howard Stern and Usher himself introduce us to it a bit.
I moved to New York City, and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp?
Yeah,
Flavor
that's
Camp.
what it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I mean, but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
You probably wonder how is it possible that parents of those two and many others that were into the oddly named Puff's camp could have sent their child to Diddy's house, no matter how famous he is. But you know, where dollars are involved, there's a reason. We have some honorable mentions as well. On the track Hope with Blood Orange, he raps about being loved in a specific way, while two actors from the music video are participating in an intimate moment.
Another one.
Or like his purported relationship with a guy called Sassy Santana. But I think I'll let you do the research yourself, not going to get into rumors and conspiracy theories today. If you're into interesting topics around hip-hop and pop culture in general, our channel is just for you. If you like the video, I would really appreciate a like or dislike if it was a flop, and hope to see you in the next one.